Hello everyone, welcome once again to the Office Automation Lab. Today we are going to discuss the assignment number 5 from part B. So what is the problem statement? Demonstrate various levels of sorting and filtering methods of data by using the following details: serial number, item name, rate, quantity, amount, discount 10%, and final amount. Okay, so we are going to assume some sample data. I have used 8 records to demonstrate this. Okay, now the purpose of this is to demonstrate sorting and filtering. Let us understand what is sorting. Sorting refers to the arranging records in either increasing order or decreasing order. If you arrange the records in a increasing order, we say it is in ascending order. If you arrange the records in decreasing order, we say the records have been arranged in a descending order. However, filtering refers to filter out some records. For example, uh, display only those records which meet some criteria or some condition. Okay, for example, we want the items to be displayed whose quantities are more than 4, only those records. So filtering out will eliminate some of the records that doesn't meet uh, condition or criteria. Okay, so for example, if you want to display records whose quantity are greater than 4, okay, so item number 1 and item number 7, those two records will be displayed, rest all will be uh, hidden. Okay, so let us see what is further. So we need to calculate the amount. Amount is simple. We have to display, that is use a formula and multiply rate into quantity, that becomes amount. Discount we have to calculate on amount. We assume that 10% of discount. Okay, so here it is already mentioned 10% of discount. Final amount is this calculated amount minus discount will be the final amount. Okay, so once this calculation is done, then we can move on for the demonstration of sorting. Then we have multi-level sorting and standard filters. Okay, so we'll see what is sorting, then multi-level sorting as well. First, we'll apply appropriate formulas to calculate amount, discount, and final amount. Okay, so let us move. So already I have prepared this data. You can prepare this data in the spreadsheet Libre Office Calc. Okay, so now we will calculate the amount. So the formula would be, start by typing equal to, just a moment. Okay, so start typing, start with equal to, then this cell is C2, click on 60 and automatically the C2 will enter. Then this operator multiplication, it has to be multiplied with cell D, which consists of 5, that is D2. Click on that and a D2 is entered. On pressing the enter, the formula will be entered. Okay, so C2 into D2, next it would be C3 into D3, then C4 into D4, so on. So instead of explicitly typing the formula, what you can do is you can drag this and the desired formula will be applied. So for example, you got here C3 into D3, next C4 into D4, and the last one is C9 into D9. Okay, similarly to calculate discount, so 10% of the amount, 10% is 10 divided by 100. You have to multiply the amount into 10 divided by 100, or you can multiply the amount with 0.1. So we'll use the 0.1 to calculate the 10% discount. So the amount is present in E2, cell number E2. Okay, multiply by 0.1 to calculate 10%. Okay, so 10% of 300 is 30. Drag the formula to rest of the cells, and this is how it has calculated the discount. Now final amount is easy, equal to amount calculated minus 10% discount. Okay, so this is supposed to be 270. Okay, similarly you calculate for others. Right, we have completed the spreadsheet, we have calculated the amount. Okay, now let us see one by one. We'll start with the step 2, example of sorting, that is sort by item name in ascending order. Okay, so you can achieve this by using auto filter option. Okay, so you can apply auto filter. Okay, so here is the symbol for auto filter, and ascending order, you can, there are already menu available, options available, and you can use this for sorting in ascending order. So you can see that serial numbers have changed and records have been arranged in increasing order of alphabets. So M comes after G and P comes after M, and so on. S, T, W is the last in this. Okay, similarly you can perform descending order, sort in descending order. The W comes first and the G comes at the last. Okay, so once again, to restore, you can make it click on the serial number and sort in ascending order, and you can restore this. Okay, so this is how you can perform the sort operation: sort by item in ascending order, sort by rate in ascending order. Okay, so if you want to sort by rate in ascending order, you can use the sort by ascending order. So this is called auto filter, using auto filter. So records have been arranged in increasing order of rate. That means records are sorted in ascending order of the rate. So you can see that rate is in increasing order, 35, 38, 42, and so on up to. Okay, so I'll restore it by sorting it once again as per the serial number. So this can be achieved in another way. For example, in data, you can click sort here. You can click sort here, and then you select a column, whichever column based on which you want to sort. Okay, then whether ascending or descending, you can say. Okay, so here click the option and say OK, and the records will be sorted. So this is one way of getting the sorting the records. Okay, now I will restore it as per the serial number once again. Okay, now if you see the next thing, sort by rate in ascending order, we have done this. Then example of multiple sorting. Okay, you can perform multiple sorting. As an example, what I have given is first sort by rate in ascending order, then by quantity in descending order. Okay, so rate we have to first sort it by ascending order and quantity in descending order. Okay, so let us see. Now what you can do is you can just data sort, and here sort rate in ascending order, then next second level sort quantity in descending. Okay, so say OK, and the sorting has been applied. Now the records have been sorted by rate in increasing order. If you see increasing order, okay. Now the quantity has been, records will be arranged. Now for example, sugar and poha, uh, each will have rate 42, but how they are positioned based on the second level of sorting, that is quantity, which is in descending order. So sugar comes first, though rate is equal, the sugar comes first because we have applied second level of sorting on quantity, that is in decreasing order, descending. So 5 comes first and 4 comes next for sugar and poha. Okay, so that is multi-level sorting. I will restore this. Okay, so we are done with that. The next one, so let us see now standard filters. So three things: we have to show items where final amount is greater than 150, then show items where rate is between 40 and 100, then show items where items begin with R. Okay, so let us begin with the first one: show items where final amount is greater or equal to 150. Okay, so to get this, you can go into data, and here you can select more filters. In under the more filters, you go for the standard filters. Okay, so standard filters, then select the column. Column is the final amount. Now greater or equal to, value is 150. Right, apply OK, and only those items will be displayed that has final amount greater than 150. So you can check 270, 189, 150, 199, 198, 189. These are all records, and these are all records which have amount greater or equal to 150. So this concept of filtering out the records based on some criteria is known as filtering. Okay, so already we applied the filter, and how to restore it. So data, and once again go for more filters, standard filters, and you can say clear. Okay, okay, so this is how the filtering of records whose final amount is greater or equal to 150. Now we have to show items where rate is between 40 and 100. Between 40 and 100. So where rate is greater than 40 and rate is less than 100. Okay, so to get this, let us check. Okay, now here select data and more filters, standard filters, then select rate greater than, value is 40, enter the 40, then and use the and operator, then once again rate less than 100. So this will display. So we apply filter where rate is greater than 40 and rate is less than 100. Click OK, and we have only those records displayed where rate is greater than 40 and less than 100. Okay, so this we have done. Then the next one, show items where items begin with R. So we have to display the records for the items with that begin with R. Okay, so to achieve this, we have to clear this filter. So go for more filters, standard filter, clear. Okay, okay, so we got the original record. Now coming to the more filters, standard filters. Okay, so here what you have to do is, instead of amount you have to use item name, and condition you have to select begins with, and value you can type R. Okay, that's it. Click OK, and only those records with item name starting with R is displayed. So this is how you can apply various types of filters. This is just an demonstrate, and hope you will try few more filters and sorting concepts on the records. You create your own records and learn this concept by applying the filters. Okay, so hope everybody understood this problem statement and assignment. I expect you to complete this assignment in the lab at the earliest, and remember, if you have any doubts you can reach out at any time during the lab hours. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a nice day.